Why did the kid who carried everyone's GPA finally snap? Everyone called me the calculator. Not because I loved math, though I was good at it, but because I could tell you exactly what score you needed on any assignment to keep your GPA alive. By senior year, I was basically running an underground academic consulting service from the library during lunch. It started innocently sophomore year. Raj was failing chemistry and needed exactly 73% on the final to pass. I mapped out what to study, which problems to focus on, even which partial credit opportunities to exploit. He passed with a 74%. Word spread quietly. By junior year, kids would slip me their grade reports during passing periods, and I'd create personalized survival strategies. I never charged money, just traded for small favors. Leftover cafeteria cookies, rides home when it rained, notes from classes I missed. I genuinely enjoyed it at first, watching kids' faces light up when they realized they could still pass, still graduate, still make their parents proud. It felt like I was doing something meaningful. Then came senior year, and everything changed. Ashley was fighting for valedictorian, ranked first while I sat comfortably at third. She came to me crying, mascara streaming, saying her parents would literally disown her if she lost the top spot. Her weakness was AP literature. I spent 3 weeks tutoring her, editing her essays until they sang, creating study guides that mapped every possible essay question. She went from a B+ to an A, but success made her entitled. She'd text at 2 a.m. demanding I review her work immediately. When I said I needed sleep for my own exams, she'd remind me how she'd helped me get into National Honor Society, conveniently forgetting I'd qualified on merit alone. Other kids were the same. They ignored me in hallways, forgot my name at lunch, never invited me to parties, but suddenly, mysteriously, they all knew exactly where to find me when grades were due. The breaking point was Trevor, our star quarterback. He needed to maintain a 2.5 GPA for his football scholarship, but hadn't turned in a single assignment all semester. Instead of asking for help, he cornered me after school, pushed me against the lockers hard enough to bruise. "You're going to do my makeup work," he said, not asking. When I refused, he smiled coldly. "Then I'll tell Rodriguez you're selling answers. Who do you think she'll believe? The quarterback or the weird kid who's always in the library?" He reported me the next day. I sat in Principal Rodriguez's office, stunned, as she lectured me about academic integrity, while Trevor smirked from across the room. She couldn't prove anything, but the threat was clear. Stop helping people or face suspension that would destroy my college applications. That night, I realized the truth. I wasn't a friend, or even a person to them. I was a tool, a calculator they could use and discard. The same kids who whispered nerd when I walked past, who made fun of my secondhand clothes, suddenly needed me desperately. The night before finals week, my phone exploded. 43 messages in 2 hours. Ashley had given my number to half the senior class. "Emergency. Need help now. Please, I'll fail. Just this once, I swear." I stared at the messages, feeling something inside me finally crack. I opened my laptop and started typing. But instead of real study guides, I created something else. For each person who'd messaged me, I calculated precisely what they needed to fail in the most painful way possible. Not enough to be suspicious, just enough to hurt. Ashley's literature guide focused on themes the teacher never emphasized. Trevor's math review included formulas that looked right, but would lose crucial points. For everyone else, I embedded subtle mistakes throughout their personalized help. I watched them all week, studying my poisoned guides religiously, highlighting my fake notes, memorizing my wrong explanations. Ashley even hugged me in the hallway, calling me her absolute lifesaver, loud enough for everyone to hear. I smiled and wished her luck. The aftermath was brutal and beautiful. Ashley got a C on her literature final, dropping her GPA below Jerome's. She lost valedictorian by 0.02 points. Trevor failed his math final spectacularly, losing his scholarship. The others saw their grades tumble just enough to lose honors designations, scholarship qualifications, college acceptances. When they figured it out, the rage was volcanic. Ashley confronted me in the parking lot, screaming that I'd ruined her life, destroyed her future. I pulled out my phone and played a recording of her from junior year. "I only pretend to be nice to him for homework help. It's not like I'd actually be friends with that loser. You ruined your own life," I told her as she stood there speechless. I just stopped saving it.